Okay, everybody, it says that it's going live. I'm not going to be making a very long video. I'm just too lazy to record something and then come back and upload it and everything. So I thought I'd just go live. That way, if anybody happens to be there, I'll see them. I hope so. And if not, it doesn't matter because I'll be putting it live when I'm finished. So I'm in a place called Arnhem in the Netherlands. I'm gonna close the door here. I just put some stuff in the, put my jacket away. So yeah, just walk you around backwards, I guess, because I don't think I can. Oh yeah, I can move this around. Sorry about that. Yeah. So it's just a standard entrance, and it always has these. The last time I was here 2 years ago, there were some really weird pictures. It was like kind of a mauve and rose bubblegum type thing. This time there's some other type of pictures. I turned on all the lights so that I get enough lighting. 2 single beds. That's very European once again. Okay, I traveled with a small suitcase, a hand luggage, and I'll tell a little story after. And let me see now. So walking over, that's kind of neat actually. There's enough sitting room. And it's in the woods here. Let's see if I get, come on. Okay, get it this way. Okay, so some rooms are over there. There's a parking in back. You can see the woods over there. Sorry, like this. And the balcony here, what's a little bit amusing, if I can put it that way, is that it's a balcony for all the rooms. So, yes, it's locked. They've got this chain type thing. And basically, if you go out on the balcony, you can start snooping in all the rooms. Which is, I noticed, I remember that from the last time, and it was kind of a little bit weird in a way. But, you know, that's just the way it is. I guess they just put it that way. And the hotel from outside is really quite nice. It's the Van der Valk Hotel near Arnhem. And, oh, I don't know if you need to see the bathroom, but it's okay. I mean, there's actually a bath and a shower, which is not always the case. And it's nice and clean. Yeah. So, the story that I was going to tell about is that today's Saturday, and very often train companies, well, they have to make a decision. When do they make their works on the tracks and so on? So I guess they decided, let me see if I can sit down here and still have, yeah, it's okay. So they decided to do the works between Amsterdam Airport, which is called Schiphol, and Nijmegen. I'm not pronouncing it right, I know that. And the thing is, that's one of the main lines. There was a few main lines that they were working on. So there was, once I got to the airport, there was a whole bunch of trains that had been canceled. So I did actually know about that ahead of time because I checked the schedule. And I think I mentioned it on my vlog, my Friday vlog. So I didn't want to travel I tried to travel light, I mean, so I had my hand luggage, and that was it. And I'm very glad about that, because once I got it at Schiphol, I mean, everything went well. I mean, Amsterdam Airport is really a great place to, you know, to transfer and everything, and there's a lot of shops and so on. So I got out, and you get into the train station, and it's very, very easy to buy a ticket. I mean, because the ticket machines, they're in many languages. So, you know, that's really no big deal when you know where you're going. The only thing was today is that all the trains were pretty well canceled. So there was an info station, so I asked them about it. And they said, okay, well, you're going to Arnhem, so you take the train to Utrecht. For anybody, by the way, who... well, I mean, Utrecht was a big place in history, and also, I mean, when you go towards there, you go by people that follow European football, so soccer for North Americans. There's Ajax, the big stadium, you go by there. Anyway, but I'm getting ahead of myself. So, and the guy told me, he says, well, you go to Utrecht Central, and then you get on a bus which will replace the train line between Utrecht and Ede-Wageningen. And then at Ede-Wageningen you take a train to Arnhem. And from Arnhem I took a taxi over here because actually, like I said, we are about 6-7 miles out of town in the middle of the woods. Yeah, so I thought, well, I guess I can do that. It should be okay. I mean, I've done things like that before. And once we got to Utrecht, nothing. When I say nothing, there was no indication whatsoever where the special bus was. Oh, somebody's online. Okay, I don't know who it is, but somebody's there. And so when I got on, walking around trying to find, I saw there was like the bus station to the Utrecht Central Station, and walked over to it. But that was the local buses and more or less local traffic in town and towns around, because Ede-Wageningen was something like probably 50 kilometers, something like that, from Utrecht. So walked around and then found another info station, which you kind of hoped it would have been easy to see, but it wasn't. So walked over there, and then they said, oh, you go out, and she points me, but there's no signs. She points me, she says, you walk out that entrance, and then you go straight, and then you go left, and the buses will be there. Well, actually I did that, and then yes, eventually there were some signs, and I did see there was something for Ede-Wageningen. But when I got on the bus, then I was speaking with some of the Dutch people, because of course they were doing it as well, and they were kind of complaining as well because they didn't find it any easier than I did to find where it was. So at least that slightly comforted me. Anyway, so I got on that bus, we drove over, and when we got into Ede-Wageningen, the bus driver, it was kind of weird. He went into some little road and kind of stopped, and then all of a sudden he said, I'm lost. And like we were all saying, what? You're lost? He says, yeah, I can't find the Ede-Wageningen train station. I don't know where I am anymore. So believe it or not, somebody pulled out Google Maps and basically told the bus driver how to get to this other train station. So we just barely got the train there. It would not have been a big deal, but I mean, we just barely got the train that was waiting for that bus. And I mean, he had a schedule, so we got on it, and then got to into Arnhem. Arnhem is a town where there was like some big battles, by the way, in the Second World War. I can't exactly say everything, but there's something about a bridge that had been blown up or something like that. I remember reading about it 2 years ago, but I've forgotten about it in the meantime. And after that, once I got into Arnhem, I thought, well, stuff that. I mean, I knew there was somewhere the bus, like a local bus to come here. But it was, again, like I say, a few miles or kilometers to get here. So I walked around, I saw a taxi, and I grabbed a taxi and just came over. And I thought, like, no, I really don't care. I mean, I know the taxi probably costs quite a bit more, but the company is paying for it. And what is it? It's 5:15, no, 5:10, something like that in the evening now. So I'm going to go eat in the restaurant later on. I mean, they've got good food here and everything, but really there's nothing else to do but go eat. Probably, like I say, bring my iPad. If maybe I'm lucky, I'll be able to chat with some people, or go and have a drink in the bar and look at the people, and then eventually come back and look at some television and early bed or something like that. Okay. I see it's 9 minutes, so DVC is going to be signing off from somewhere in Holland. Not so far from Oosterbeek. No, near Arnhem. Okay, bye-bye, everybody. Take care. I'm going to stop streaming, yes.